Sector scanned.
So that's 6 more wind turbines. That should at least do
Welcome back to
a
Mars
lot of things.
official radio.
Alright, and here are the
Due to
shuttles.
The dynamic and irregular environment in schools, I was dissatisfied working as a teacher. Instead, I went back to the university and studied astrophysics. Physics is the science of matter, its motion, and its behavior
Pipe leak
in space
reported.
and time. Astrophysics
One
is
more
the
pipe
science
leak
of
here.
things like dark matter, a form of matter that
But
neither
that's
emits
within range,
nor
so this guy is
reflects
fixing it.
electromagnetic
Good.
radiation. We don't know if it really exists, but it helps us explain the irregular movements of galaxies. It obviously doesn't get rid of all irregularities.
You need concrete, yeah.
After a little talk, it's time for a little music. That's
Oh yeah,
regular.
they're moving it all back for. They're just using it for all the things in the dome. That's right. I just changed the priority on the batteries.
Resources are low.
Boom. And one of the nice things about these batteries is they're flat when they're empty, and the more they get charged up, the higher they go. It's not realistic whatsoever, but it's cool. Alright, so this thing is basically ready to get our first passenger rocket. So what do we want? We don't want older people. Just in general. So even the middle age we're not gonna... Because they're already approaching retirement and we have more than enough young and adult people. So we are gonna primarily have the young colonists and the adult ones. With hopefully the most young people. Why young people? They live the longest, hopefully. And they will be the longest with us as well. Then we do not want anyone without any specialization. And we prefer botanists and geologists. Why? Because those two we're gonna need for the farm and for the extraction mines. Sex we don't really care about. Perks. Actually, just all perks are good. And basically all flaws are bad. Will we have enough people with that? So no lazy people. No gluten. No gamblers. Alcoholic I'm not gonna care about because we have the bar. No whiners. That's fine. That's also fine. Yeah, alright. And we still have like quite a bit of extra people. So guru, we really want gurus. If we get a guru, they will randomly give bonus perks to other people in the dome. And then vegan don't worry. The good thing is everybody's vegan on Mars. We don't have food. Well, we don't have meat. Right. So apparently this is going to be Ariane 1. If you have a better name for the passenger rockets, again, just let me know. And we'll change that. Launch. So our first passenger's rocket is on their way. We don't have any food supply yet. So what do we want to do? Our people are going to bring their own food with them to start with. So what we're going to do is just go with soybeans. Why soybeans? They don't give a lot of food for the time it takes for them, but they up the soil quality. And that's what's important. Because the better the soil quality, the more food you get. Low on resources, polymer. Yeah, we're gonna need a cargo rocket with some other stuff again. Or soon at least. We actually have a oxygen shortage. Oh, right, because they're not working at night. That's fine, you can't work at night again. And then we have a +3. I do think our batteries are more than enough for now. But time will only tell. Alright, so here are our first 12 passengers. Which we are gonna land on this side. Out of the way of our things, because the rocket, when the rocket when the rocket lands, it kicks up dust, and also when it lifts off.
Hope and determination. The first founders have set foot on the red planet.
So the next 10 days, we won't be able to get any more passenger rockets coming our way, because on Earth they aren't sure yet people can actually survive on Mars. If we want people to come from Earth to Mars, we're gonna have to show them that it is livable over here. And how do we do that? Well, it's rather simple actually. We just have to survive for 10 souls. And that's basically, 1 soul is basically 1 in-game day. But the game isn't doing it as a day, because in those 10 souls, you can actually have people get pregnant and have babies. And last time I checked, it takes more than 10 days for a baby to be a thing. Alright, let's see. So all these buildings are currently working. Probably not on their most efficient, because obviously we don't have enough people to make it efficient. Most things are working though. And we're actually going to change the priority on the rare metal extractor to maximum. So we hopefully get a lot of people coming there. But as I see, there aren't much locations where we have more people. So doing this might make it so some other buildings won't be able to be serviced, which we do not want. So if that happens, I'll lower the quality again. Yeah, so that's actually what happens. So cancel that. Technically, you're also only doing 1 work shift, so that's fine. What I am gonna do is block people from having more than 1 work slot in the non-essential buildings.
Sector scanned.
There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. Positive on oxygen. Positive on... well, no thing on water. And actually, now I think of it, turn this one off. We should have... yeah, one of these is enough to produce everything. So we don't have to spend maintenance.
Stay tuned, enjoy, take a break, and just chill. Our songs will go down like an energy pill.
Yeah. And our shuttles are still moving back and forth. Perfect. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of thingies here, so actually go grab a load of fuel.
Resources are low.
You have to be highest priority. Low resources food. Are we completely out of food already? Wow, I did not expect that. Wow. We probably don't have any more rockets, so you lift off. Get out of here.
Sector scanned.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Go unload over here. Well, we still have some food in the diner and in the grocer. So that's probably... Actually, that's probably half of all the food those guys brought with them. So, yeah. Go, little guys. Go, go, go. Fill this thing up. Oh, it's done. Alright, great. But, like, unless we have to, we'll just leave this thing here. So it can get filled up with rare metal. And now I think of it, it's like, what is this little rock? That little rock is part of this.
Sector
So
scanned.
you're technically ready to go, but we'll just leave you there. Oh yeah, you also have that one
Funding
drone with you.
received.
Yeah, so we got 22 million from our first... I think it only has only one rare metal. One or two. Meanwhile... What are we gonna do? What's this? Factory upgrade. Increase production by 25%. Nah, not interested yet. But that does mean we can get a cargo rocket going, which is gonna supply us with polymers, mainly, and food. Well, mainly food, and then followed by polymers. So, cargo rocket, food. I'd like to have 50 food, please. Followed by 30 polymers. And then like that. Yeah, that should be fine. And then fill up the capacity with orbital probe. Launch. That makes me wonder, how much money do we have? We can outsource some of our research. If you have 2,000 million bucks, then you can research 2,000 research per soul. And if you see we only have 750, adding an extra 2,000 to that is going to speed up a lot of things. But
Research complete.
first things first. Ooh, interesting. So we got our Stirling generators researched. Let's see. A Stirling generator
Sector
takes a
scanned.
lot of polymer though. So we're not gonna build it just yet, but that's gonna be super handy thing. It's something that you can open and close, and when you close it, it has less maintenance, produces less power, and if you open it, it produces a lot more power, but also takes a lot more maintenance. But the best thing is, it works day and night and has no effect of wind, so you don't have to worry about placement as much. Plus, they're also super small. They're on a 1x1 grid instead of the, like, what's this, triangle thingy. So yeah, although we were low on food, we still have like plenty. But it won't hurt to have a little bit more. We'll make this thing land on the same location as before. What's your problem? Oh, you got a lot of dust on you. So somebody had to come help you, I guess. Go, little guys. Meanwhile, I'm gonna send this one off again, I think. Let's just increase the priority, so in case we have a little bit more rare metals. But I don't think you do. Alright. I'm just gonna send you off now because we have another rocket here, and in case we need something in a emergency, I want to have a rocket ready because this one down here still isn't working. Although,
Sector scanned.
having said that, I can just move this one that way. And then we have a rare metal deposit next to it. And then the shuttles should start to fix that. So these guys are just gonna move back and forth. Refueling this thing. I'm probably also gonna give us... Nope, just more fuel. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. And if you have any questions, tips, or whatever for me, put them down in the comments below. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.